Varanasi. Varanasi is a city situated at the bank of great sacred river called Ganges. Varanasi is also known as Kashi. Varanasi is a microcosm of Hinduism that encompasses traditional classical culture, is glorified by myth and legend, and is sanctified by religion. So pilgrims get magically and spiritually attracted to this flowing pious city in millions from various corners of the world, and they have been flocking to this shimmering city since time immemorial. Mythological stories supported by religious script Vaman Purana says that the Varuna and Asi rivers start from the body of the prehistoric person at the beginning of the time itself. The piece of land between the rivers is believed to be Varanasi, and that is the holiest of all pilgrimages. Kashi is the original ground, and Lord Shiva and Parvati had made and embellished their original ground of city, and it is a mesmerizing and pulling city and the oldest religious city of the world. Varanasi's prominence is unparalleled as far as its religious and legendary importance is concerned. The English writer Mark Twain jotted down about Benares in a state of enthrall and immerse. Benares is older than history, older than tradition, older even than legend, and looks twice as old as all of them put together. So, amidst of religious scripture and rising flame of religious fire, the city will include the visitors mentally, and the visitors feel an astonishing world. The river Ganges flow, and the people and the visitor also flow their lives. The bank of Ganges presents the naked truth of life at Manikarnika Ghat, where human bodies meet fire and transfers into ashes and bones that are flown into the current of river Ganges. The beauty and flowing wave of Ganges water gets enhanced in the morning and evening. When rays of sun fall on, people feel lost, feel meditated, and feel an ultimate bliss. Varanasi is also renowned for its rich tapestry of music, arts, craft, and education. Shehnai got its worldwide popularity from the land of Kashi. The long drape of women's body is sari, popularly known as Banarsi silk sari, attracts even foreigners. Riverfronts, ghats. The great river banks at Varanasi, built high with 18th and 19th century pavilions and palaces, temples and terraces, are lined with an endless chain of stone steps. These are called riverfronts or ghats that meet the whole world of the waterfront, changing in appearance with the dramatic seasonal fluctuations of the river level. Each of the 100 ghats, big and small, is marked by a lingam and occupies its own special place in the religious geography of the city. Some have fallen down over the years. Other riverfronts or ghats are alive with all sorts of gusto activities, from early bathing and chanting religious hymns to meditating yoga. Hindus regard the Ganges as Amrita, the elixir of life, which brings purity to the living and salvation to the dead. Asi Ghat to Kedar Ghat. At the soil-banked Asi Ghat, the southernmost in the sacred city, at the union of the river Asi and the river Ganges, pilgrims bathe before worshipping at a lingam under a banyan tree. Another lingam visited is that of Asi's Angameshwara, the lord of the confluence of the Asi, in a small marble temple just beyond the ghat. Traditionally, pilgrims continue to Lularkund, the trembling sun, a rectangular tank 15 meters below ground level, approached by steep steps, is now almost abandoned except during the Lulark Mela fair that happens in the month of August-September, when thousands come to worship the gods and pray for the birth of a son. The earliest site, Lulark Kund, is considered the origin of Hinduism. Chauki Ghat to Chatushti Ghat. Northwards along the river, Chauki Ghat is situated at the bank of river Ganges, of its northward along the river. Chatushti Ghat where impressive stone steps lead up to the small temple of the Chatushti Yoginis. Images of Kali and Durga in its inner sanctum represent a stage in the emergence of the great goddess as a single representation of a number of female divinities. Peshwa Amrit Rao's majestic sandstone Haveli is an attraction too, and it was built in 1807 and is presently used for religious ceremonies and occasionally as an auditorium for concerts. Dashashwamedh Ghat. Dashashwamedh Ghat, the second and business of the 5 Tirthas on the Panchatirthi Yatra, lies past the plain, flat-roofed building. Those houses the shrine of Shitala. Extremely popular even in the rainy season when devotees have to wade to the temple or take a boat. Shitala represents both benign and malevolent aspect, ease and succor, as well as disease, particularly smallpox. Man Mandir Ghat to Lalita Ghat. Man Mandir Ghat is known primarily for its magnificent 18th century observatory, equipped with ornate window casing and built for the Maharaja of Jaipur. Pilgrims pay homage to the important lingam of Someshwara, the Lord of the Moon, alongside before crossing Tripura Bhairavi Ghat to Mir Ghat and the new Vishwanath temple, built by conservative Brahmins who claimed that the main Vishwanath lingam was rendered impure when Harijans entered the sanctum in 1956. Mir Ghat also has a shrine to Vishalakshi, the wide-eyed goddess, on an important beat, a site marking the place where various parts of the disintegrating body of Shakti fell as it was carried by the grief-stricken Shiva. Immediately to the north is Lalita Ghat, renowned for its Ganga Keshav shrine to Vishnu and the Nepalese temple, a typical Kathmandu-style wooden temple which houses an image of Pashupateshwara that manifests Shiva at Pashupatinath in the Kathmandu valley and sports a small selection of erratic carving. Manikarnika Ghat. North of Lalita lies Varanasi's preeminent cremation ground. Manikarnika Ghat lies in the north of Lalita Ghat, and it is popularly a preeminent cremation ground at the bank of river for the release of human dead body after fire to the flowing sacred water of the river Ganges. The entire city of Shiva is regarded as Mahashamshan, the great cremation ground for the corpse of the entire universe. The ghat is perpetually crowded with the funeral parties as well as domes, the untouchable guardians. This open cremation of human dead body at Manikarnika Ghat is the center of fascination for visitors, but center of fascination has life's naked truth that every human has to meet such a destiny. Sindhya Ghat. Sindhya Ghat is situated at the north of Manikarnika Ghat with the tiled Shiva temple lying partially submerged in the river, built around 150 years ago. Above the ghat, several of Kashi's most influential shrines are hidden within the tight maze of the area known as the Siddhakshetra. Vireshwara, the Lord of all heroes, is specially propitiated in prayer for a son. The Lord of Fire, Agni, was supposed to have been born here.